cleaned it.
I said, is your room clean? And then you said no because I just cleaned it?
No, I meant, when I mean that, I mean like,
By the way, you're talking to the whole world.
Huh?
I'm on live.
You're live?
Yeah, so go clean your room. Everything off the floor. Thank you. Okay, so back to your question. Your question was, what's the difference between head voice and chest voice? Oh, Jesus of Nazareth. Yes?
Wait, when am I going?
5 o'clock. You have 3 hours. So the difference between head voice and chest voice is it's really how you're engaging your vocal folds, right? Chest voice is dominant, you're predominantly engaging your, oh my gosh, TA muscles, your thyroid muscles of your vocal cords, and your head voice is primarily your cricothyroid. So, I mean, on a very basic anatomical level, that's the difference. What causes a voice to be strained? Tension. Any kind any tension that kind of originates from the rib cage, above the rib cage, is going to affect the sound and feel of our singing. Because if we're not fully supporting with the diaphragm, the abdominals, and the air, if we haven't created a great it's not really just supporting, it's really balanced coordination, right? So if we're not coordinating properly, what happens is our muscles in our shoulders and our neck, and our tongue, our jaw, all of those start to want to compensate for that. Elena, so is the artist development program for beginners or more seasoned singers? I would say the artist development is the artist development program. Why do I have low? Oh, okay. Anyway, ever since summer started, my Wi-Fi has just been slow ever since these kids have been home 24 hours a day. So anyway, I would say that it's for everyone. I think it's more about the mindset of the person and what they really want to accomplish. And if they have really clear goals for themselves, aggressive goals, and they're willing to do the work to meet those goals, then you're somebody I want to work with. So the artist development program isn't about walking in as the best singer and then we just package you up. Everyone is going to have gaps somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So mostly head voice are high notes. Yes, if we are talking about, especially for the female voice, yes, our natural anatomy wants to go, right? So chest to head. You said English. That's funny. Hi. How did you find your voice? I get that question a lot. Actually, voice training helps. Hi, Vocal Beauty. I love that name. I get that question a lot. I feel like I just feel like my family always had great taste, so I only ever listened to great singers. And then I discovered gospel and I really got into that, and I just tried to imitate everybody. But I think what worked to my advantage in the end was that I didn't have the range or the power of the people I loved. And so I was always put in a position of, okay, if I want to sing this song and I want it to sound great, what other choices do I have to make in order to not make this song kind of fall apart? So after years of constantly having to do that, I think that that's how I kind of created, my own sound. What did they say? Necessity is the mother of invention. So yeah, if I could have been Yolanda Adams, I would have been her. If I could have been Whitney, I would have been her. My voice didn't allow me to. So I had to figure out my sound. That's the truth. I don't think I was just like, I'm just going to have my own sound. No, I would have been happy to sound like them. Some days that is still true. I just want to hit in the midst of it all one good time. I guess every teacher's wish is to have a student or a pupil who is determined and knows whatever it takes to become to become keen in his sphere. Absolutely. I mean, that's the ideal student, right? The ideal student, the ideal student doesn't even necessarily have a clear vision for themselves. But if they understand that they're willing to do the work to figure out what the end of that path is, then that becomes great. That's always a great student as well. Hi, Kim. How are you? That always becomes great too. One of my best students at the college, she was not interested at all in classical singing, but she didn't have a bad attitude toward it. She just completely threw herself into it, and she sounds amazing now, and it's been so rewarding, not because she saw herself as blossoming into this great mezzo. She just was willing to do the work. So that makes a big difference. I could sing high when I was younger. Can you get back to that later in life? I would say so. Hold on. Hi. How are you? I would say, yeah, of course you can get back to that later in life. I was talking to somebody the other day saying, the voice is, there's muscles and there's ligaments, right, in our vocal folds. And just like any other part of your body, if you don't use it, it gets stiff. You know what I mean? And so we have to keep it flexed. And the way we keep it flexed is by staying conditioned, using our voice. When we speak, we only use maybe 5 notes, 5 pitches to speak. We're not using a lot of our flexibility, but when we sing, we're going an octave and a half, 2 octaves. And so the more you do that, the easier it is to access those notes. I always just say, people's range isn't growing. You're just gaining access to what was always there and what was always yours because you're practicing correctly. So that's my philosophy on that. Great work. Hi, Awakened Greatness. Great work. Your gift will continue to make room for you and bring you towards it, man. Peace and love and blessings to you. Thank you so much. And the same to you. I appreciate that very much. Do you believe Whitney could have fully regained her voice had she committed to fully? No, I don't. No. After 20 years, how long was she smoking crack? 20, 30 years? No, not fully. I don't think there's that much detox in the world. And not just that, I think that the way she sang anyway was just taxing. Like she couldn't really sustain the way that she sang live. You know what I mean? So, no. Yeah, exactly. She was abusing her voice for way too long. Then the lifestyle, and then just the way that she sang was a lot. It was a lot for her voice. That's a good question, though. Maybe strong prayer would help. Yeah. The more water I drink, the more agile my voice gets. How do you stay hydrated? I mean, the more water you drink, the more hydrated you are. Water definitely helps when you're trying to build agility, but I wouldn't say that every person that's hydrated has an agile voice, because that's not true. There's technique that has to be in place for that to be true. I personally just drink a lot of water. I don't think I really do anything outside of drinking water all the time. You know what I mean? That's really it. Oh, my client just texted me to say she's ready to get on the Zoom call. So when she gets on, I will get off here. Somebody asked about Whitney. Lawrence, you know what? I am. It's been years, but I am going to start. If I start doing these vocal analysis videos, are y'all finna watch them and share them and like them and repost and all that? Y'all finna put it out? If I spend my time talking about these people, I hope you guys watch it. Everyone was mad. Exactly. I started it a year ago. Y'all were mad about Morissette. I feel like they did everything but call me the black B word. I feel like that's really what they wanted to say. Like, you black B, who do you think you are? It's just like, okay, I teach a 10-year-old that can sing that song. Y'all the one that sent me this song. Maybe if you would have sent me a harder song, I would have had more to say. Bless them. They got mad because I'm black. That's why they got mad. Because they wanted her to be the 8th wonder of the world to me, and she's not. I didn't. I just was like, okay, yeah, she sounds good. It's like anyone else who would sing that song. Okay, you always watch the vocal analysis videos. That's good. When it comes to the voice, can you gain access to head voice later? I mean, you gain access once you learn how to gain access. I don't think there's a timeline involved necessarily. I think either you know how to do it or you don't. Sorry, working. I don't even know what misogynoir is. Sorry, that's a big word. I don't know what that is. Yeah. So, yeah, I was actually gonna, you know what? You guys reminded me. That's one of the things I wanted to do when I came on here was ask you guys. So somebody said Coco from SWV. To be honest, once I upload stuff, I don't look at them. So I don't even remember what I put up. But I'm pretty sure I have not done Coco from SWV. Who else? Vocal fry and falsetto are considered parts of people's range, but it's considered auxiliary registers. So you have your modal registers where, where I'm speaking is my modal voice, your head voice, your mixed voice, your chest voice. Those are your modal registers. Then you have your auxiliary registers, which are the whistle, the falsetto, vocal fry. Oh, okay. I just mean hate against Black women. Oh, yeah. Listen. I was just like, y'all enjoy. Hello. What does music mean to you spiritually? Is it something deeper than you think? I think music is deep, something spiritual for every person on the planet. That's why it's so universal and everybody, there's very few people, I think, alive that just don't like music, right? Oh yeah, I never really did male singers, did I? What was up with that? I don't know. I guess I like talking about ladies. Yeah, I guess. You know who I never did? Aretha. I don't think I did Aretha. I know she's not a man. Y'all ain't sending me no names. Dimash. Oh, I did that already like twice. I'm not going back to Dimash. It was like, okay, I get it. Kenny Lattimore, Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross is actually like my favorite singer ever, believe it or not. I probably should write in more legible handwriting so that I know. You know what? I actually did a shaka, but I never released it, so I need to do it. Glennis Grace, who is that? Jean Noble. I think I did Patti LaBelle. Ooh, Usher. Dionne Warwick, that should be fun. Woo! Oh my God. I love Stokely. But who's gonna watch Stokely? Oh, sorry. I didn't say that out loud. Who's gonna watch that? Gladys. Dun, dun, dun. Love over boy. Usher is actually a really good singer. Usher is actually a very good singer. Okay, so first of all, I need my... Hello, doctor. God bless you. Thanks for calling me doctor. I appreciate you. The Lord must be showing you something in the spirit. Let's see. Do we not love Bilal? Do we not love Bilal? Rasan. Who's that? Tank. Where is this client? I think she is struggling to find the Zoom link. Love overboard. Yeah. I've seen that name, Rasan Patterson. I have seen him, but I don't know if I could identify his music. If you don't mind me asking, what is your topic for today? Oh, of course you can ask. Oh, I love Kim. My topic for today is I am starting an artist development program called Develop the Artist Within You. And today I'm doing my first, oh my gosh, my very first consultation. Hi, Shane. I miss you. You're having a lot of fun wherever you are. Yes, I have my first consultation for my artist development program today. So I'm really excited about that. So that's why I came on. Also, what we're talking about is me doing more vocal analysis videos, and people are giving me names of who they would like for me to cover. So that's what people are staying into. He was a child star in the 80s and a solo star in the 90s. Shane. Hi, Olivia. So far I got Coco, Aretha, Joe, Luther Vandross, Kenny Lattimore, Shaka Khan, Usher, Dionne Warwick, Stokely, Gladys Knight, Sam Cooke, Jason Derulo, Legacy, Bilal, Tank, Rasan, Kem. Y'all don't want to know Tevin Campbell. Y'all don't want to know Michael Jackson. Oh, you said Michael Jackson. I was just about to say. Michael Jackson was another one that I did, but I didn't put it out. Honestly, I hated the way the video looked. That's why I didn't put it out. Content-wise, it was great. I hated it. The video was just not what it needed to be. Yes, young Michael was. But I mean, Mike's voice I feel like it didn't develop the way we thought it would. Like you hear such a big voice when he's young. I don't know. You just think it's gonna stay that like big, but it didn't. I feel like it stayed the same size. Or what I'm saying, I think you would think it would grow in proportion to him growing, so it would continue to be this big voice, and it didn't. It didn't do that. But that's not to say that he was killing. That very last album that he did with Darkchild was amazing. No, I have not heard of Lily McLeod. I guess your review of her would be a huge deal. Why would that be a huge deal? I don't know who she is. I know people have wanted me to do Beyonce over again. I think it's funny how people think, I just didn't watch enough videos of her, and that's why I felt the way I felt. And then obviously with more performances, my mind would change. I thought that was funny. Y'all really want to see a vocal analysis of Tina Turner? Who the hey is that? Who the hey is that? Who is Alex Newell? Okay. Are you asking me to come on and be a special guest, or are you just like dropping links every chance you get, sir? Cynthia Erivo is amazing. How do you feel about hi, Sir Johnson. Hey, boy with a glass heart. How do you feel about new music today? Do you think the quality of music has evolved? If so, what would it take for us to get back to expressing? I think you think the quality of music has evolved, devolved from love and positivity, based on what you said. And that's okay if that's the opinion you wanted to express. I don't know why you wanted to use me as a scapegoat. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I like what I like. I like some new music, but you know. Was this in your room?
No, it was under the couch.
I knew it was under the couch. That's where I looked, but it's hard looking for glasses when you don't have glasses, right? Okay.
Am I still on live?
Huh? Yes, I am. Kind, sweet daughter. My client is here. She just popped into the Zoom. Did you hear it? Okay. So I gotta go, guys. Okay, guys. She's so silly. All right, guys. I'm gonna go. Bye. Talk to you guys later. I'll check in later.